Luke Skywalker was supposed to be a woman. Chewbacca was a terrifying space lemur, and Stormtroopers fought with lightsabers. This isn't a script from an alternate dimension. This is the original vision for Star Wars. Today, we're traveling back in time to uncover the rejected, brilliant, and absolutely wild designs of Ralph McQuarrie, the man who painted a galaxy far, far away before anyone ever yelled, "Action." Before we dive into the rejected treasures, we need to understand who Ralph McQuarrie was. When George Lucas only had a script and a huge dream back in 1975, McQuarrie was the one who first gave them form. He designed the iconic look of Darth Vader. He gave C-3PO its golden silhouette, inspired by the robot from the film Metropolis. Every ship, every planet, every character was first born on his canvas. He was the visual father of Star Wars. But not all of his children made it to the big screen. Let's start with the biggest shocker. Luke Skywalker's original name was Luca Starkiller. And yes, she was supposed to be a woman. Lucas considered this scenario to strengthen the female character in the film before he decided to create Princess Leia instead. Just imagine how differently the entire saga would have turned out. And this is Chewbacca, or at least his first version. Inspired by a lemur, this Wookiee was much more terrifying, exotic, a far cry from the lovable walking carpet we know today. Luckily for us, this design wasn't completely abandoned. Years later, it became the inspiration for the character Zeb Orrelios in the Rebels series. Even a pop culture icon like Darth Vader didn't look the same from the start. McQuarrie's first sketches showed him as a more skeletal figure, and his helmet had a completely different, more sinister shape. Interestingly, the breathing mask was a key element from the beginning, as Vader was meant to travel through the vacuum of space between ships. But the real game changer was the Stormtroopers. Forget the inaccurate blasters. In McQuarrie's vision, they were elite warriors equipped with lightsabers and shields. Can you imagine the fight scenes with troops armed like that? It would completely change the dynamic of every battle we know. This idea also made a comeback years later, for instance, with the Purge Troopers from the video games. The Millennium Falcon is undoubtedly the most famous ship in the galaxy, but its first version looked completely different. It was long, slender, and looked a lot like the Rebel ship we see at the beginning of A New Hope. And that's no coincidence. When George Lucas saw that the design was too similar to a ship from the popular TV series Space 1999, he asked for an immediate change. The familiar flying saucer we know today was created in a hurry, and McQuarrie's old design was given a new life as the Tantive 4, Princess Leia's ship. Yes, you heard that right. The Millennium Falcon and Leia's ship are basically the same idea. How about an entire planet that got scrapped? In the script for Return of the Jedi, the Emperor was supposed to reside not on the Death Star, but in his palace on Had Abaddon, a city planet, the center of the Empire. McQuarrie created breathtaking paintings of a gigantic metropolis. Unfortunately, the special effects of the 80s just couldn't handle something that massive. The idea was abandoned, but not forever. Nearly 20 years later, these same paintings became the direct inspiration for the Republic's capital, Coruscant, in the prequel trilogy. McQuarrie designed a future that cinema simply had to wait for. Ralph McQuarrie's vision was so rich and revolutionary that even his rejected ideas live on today, inspiring new generations of creators in the Star Wars universe. They show us a fascinating world of possibilities and remind us that the galaxy we know was just one of many paths its creators could have taken. So, which of these rejected concepts made the biggest impression on you? The original Millennium Falcon, or maybe the entire city planet that had to wait 20 years to be realized? Let me know in the comments. If you want more behind-the-scenes journeys into your favorite movies, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.